Rather British, honestly. In a bad way. Oh, and we've got customization again! Smells like a wide body to me. Genuinely the most difficult event that I've done. Oh no! Oh no! Lotus has been absolutely falling off recently. POV. You're a British brand that is already losing money at a terrible year, so you make a new car that's basically just your last car on a different chassis, and then what happens is it's almost a good car, but then you hike up the price by an extra like 25,000, and then get this, you lose more money. Let's get into the new Lotus Emira. Last time on the SidWad's channel, we checked out the Lycan Hypersport, the hypercar that they've added from W Motors, which is a scam, or maybe it's something else, or, well, it's from that movie, you know, it's from the movie and it does the thing, and it's like this thing that I just did, but imagine buildings here and there. That's what we looked at last time, but this time around, we're checking out the second car in the year one pass drop, the third to last year one pass drop, the fifth to last year one pass car that I'll ever be checking out. And that is the Lotus Emira, a car that I thought would be in the Crew Motorfest day one. Instead, it's here now, like 9 months later, something like that. Yeah, something crazy like that, like 9 months later. Sounds, hang on. A bit meh, rather British, honestly. In a bad way. I mean that in a bad way. I mean, it's nice to have it, because look, we got the Lotus Evija, which is that, like, futuristic, I guess, looking thing, the one in hypercar. That one, it's nice to get that one, honestly, but this is the kind of one I was hyped about, because me and Josh, my co-host, on the no, it's not called that anymore, on the talk show podcast, me and him were hyped about this car when it was first being announced by Lotus, because it looks pretty damn cool. The front is kind of just the Evija, as you can tell, and the back is less kooky, crazy, and wacky than the Evija. It's a bit more road going, and they'll make more than 3 of this car, so in that regard, it's definitely better than the Evija. But Josh was actually really hyped about this car. In fact, my mate, Joshua, my co-host on the podcast, even considered buying this car. He considered buying it until they racked up the price an extra 200,000. This became an 80, 90 something £1,000 car. Let's go into customization before I talk about everything else that this car has done atrociously wrong. Oh, this is nice. No way, we just pulled up to this hotel. Look at that. It's like a Solar Crown reference. Okay, it's customization time. Oh, I forgot that look, if you watch my live streams, I let my live stream... Good morning. I let my live stream chat customize my cars if they give enough members, like subs. This was a mistake. I've still got like a month to wait till I can recustomize that. But speaking of recustomizing, let's first customize. Oh, and we've got customization again. Okay, so we got carbon fiber. We got a bit of detailing. We got carbon fiber, the carbon fiber version. We got an ugly vent. We have an ugly vent for carbon fiber. And we have like a GT4. That could be kind of nice if it's done well. So then we've got the, ooh. I'd actually prefer like that, but bone stock. Like the, oh no, actually those look bad. They make it look like a Jaguar of some kind. Okay, so then we've got the primary color there on the vents instead of the secondary, the black. Then we've got a pinstripe version with the primary color. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's different already. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, we've got a proper GT4 kit on this thing. And then I assume everything we've just seen, but with the angry lights. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the stock version with the angry lights, right? That kind of makes sense to me. I'm sniffing a wide body here. Smells like a wide body to me. And it is indeed a whoa! What the hell is that? I'm not going with that, as cool as that is. We're going with this. But it's nice to have a wide body. Look, if the crew can do one thing, and one thing only, it's get car manufacturers to allow them wide bodies. Again, another set of calipers with a brand name on it, which sticks on there, which is nice. Nothing for the mirrors. Oh, a British. We'll go with that. We will wide body it, of course, to match up with the front. This thing's looking quite nice. Honestly, kind of wish it was like Unbound, where I could put this thing into drift. Because I just really want to drift some cars, man. I'm in the mood. I still go on Unbound daily. I can't lie to you. Ooh, very nice. GTD looking spoiler. And then I assume that's the one I'm supposed to go with if I'm going with the GT4 kit. Well, but this was just so much cooler. It's just so much cool. I wish I could drop cars as well. You know what? Am I becoming a casual player? I might be becoming a casual player where I just ask for stuff like lowered suspension and whatnot, you know? Also, I wasn't really paying attention to this at all. I don't know. This, I guess. Sure, good enough. Interior, I mean, nothing really worth going for. It's nice that we can do it, though. Let's go on livery, see what anyone has done to this thing. Ooh, we got a hint of racing. Very nice. It's a bit more Liberty Walk, I guess. It's a bit more customized with brands on it than it is racing. That's not really a racing livery at all. No, I've lied there is what I've done. See, like this GT4 body kit, right? I wish that the crew didn't just add cars, but I wish, like, every now and then with updates, with a year on pass, right, or something, they went through and started adding customization everywhere. Like, say they said, okay, hey guys, you can purchase a 10 pound, like 10 pound, 20 pound extra thing. It's not gonna start with a lot. It's only gonna start with like 3, I don't know. But it'll cost you 20 pounds. And every now and then we will add more customization parts exclusive to that 20 pound purchase. So that, you know, you're always getting new customization things for old cars. Like, go back to all the cars from the Crew 2 or the Crew 1 and start adding customization, new packs for those, right? New updated things. Do you get what I'm saying? Add new body kits, basically. Like this GT4 one. Essentially just like one part per each section. I'd like that, honestly. I guess I'm gonna go with this livery. It's not the biggest hit, I would say. It's nice that we got these two-tone colors. It would be nicer if we were allowed to select through these two-tone colors ourselves, but unfortunately that's just not what the crew does. It's nice that we can do this though. I do like the silver and that, but I'm probably gonna change it when I'm actually getting the thumbnail for this because, well, thumbnail equal bright color. So we're gonna have to come back to, yeah, we can't do that. It would just be nice to get wide body kits and full body kits for old cars in this game, for cars that are already in this game. Like and comment if you agree. Let's put these rims on it. These rims are nasty looking. Oh, lovely. Okay. And then obviously, look, it's look, because I have this thing, I'm gonna have to go leather tires. I'm gonna have. It's not my fault. I have to go leather tires. Now, could you argue I have truly gone through this thing and legitimately entirely raced it? Could you argue such a thing? Yes. Full stop, really. No, that's kind of where the conversation ends. Hey now, but who has my extra powerful double nitro set? Because I know it's here somewhere. I know I have a double nitrous set. Okay, well, screw double nitrous. We have nitrous at least. But now we have this thing maxed out. Let's drive it. Oh, it is an ugly cuff in the back. I can't lie. It's not grown on me. But, oh, I like what I've done to this thing. I know people might not like it. Look, debate in the comments if I have made this thing look good or bad. Because I think, look, it's slow cruising here right now. I mean, come on. I mean, come on. It looks very nice. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Well, I kind of attempted to put a racing set on it, so let's do something with that. Let's go do a racing event in this thing. In fact, let's race there. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna maximize our route over to this playlist here because I've had this playlist go. Oh, okay, this is a bad start. I've had this playlist unfinished for so long because I didn't know that if you restart a series, for God's sake, it treats it like a brand new playlist that you haven't played. So I actually have to go do this. Oh God. Okay. You know what? Something I said earlier, this video actually does remind me while I'm racing to this event, and something that I've complained about before as well, is I think the crew needs to go through and start adding default cars to Drift, Dragon, Rally Raid, and Rallycross, all of those specs. I think they need to do what they did in the Crew 1 and have just base models in those specs. Like this Lotus, or the Charger Red Eye, or the new Corvette, the C8, or the Mustang, the Camaro ZL1. All those cars, put them in drift, put them in drag, put them in rally raids, if the company allows it, put them in rally cross, those kind of things. I want that to be a thing that they do. Put them in monster truck if you can, because we don't get newer cars like that anymore. We just get these stinky base models. We get the stinky base model, and then it's done. Then it's donezo. Nothing else. We have to wait till it's treated as a massive new drop that we got this thing, but it's in racing. And oh wait, look, it's this thing, but it's in drift. Woo! Except for just, you know, them adding it in drift and drag and rally and anything else that will be allowed. Do you get what I'm saying? I hope you get what I'm saying. Because I want that. I want more base models in specs. I want more simple. Okay, okay. Other than just having 2010 Camaros and 2010 Ford Focuses. And that's the best and the newest things that we have in drift that aren't, you know, official real world licenses. Because like, look at this. I'm loving drifting this. I want to drift it, man. I want to drift it, not be forced to drive it normally. Damn, I've just been enjoying Need for Speed Unbound's drift too much, honestly. Well, let's see what we can do in this thing in an actual racing scenario in the Acura Derby, which I remember being a very, very upsetting race when it came to... Oh, I can do this in the main stage? Oh, nice. What's the main stage restriction? It's, select... What's the main stage restriction? Is it just Street 2 cars? Okay, yeah, nice. Okay, sure. I remember this event being very, very painful. Like, the original version of this event, genuinely what are the cars put me up against? Genuinely the most difficult event that I've done in the game, because I go full difficulty. I was on wheel. I was playing first person, which is the fun way of doing it, but it was still rather difficult. Why is it put me up against an RSQ8? The RSQ8 is in Street Tier 2. Can we wake up 1 second? Hello, can we wake up? The RSQ8 is in Street Tier 2. What are you talking about? Second point in this race. I think I, again, talked about this before, but I just wish that it was my Lego RX-7 fell down. Damn it. Oh, I'm gonna have to pick that up and build it again. I just wish that they were smarter about it. I wish that they made it so that if your oh no! If your player character has a livery on, then the other cars in the race have a livery on. If the player character has visual parts customization, then the other cars have visual parts customization. They just sort of do the bare minimum. Look, these ideas that I'm officially giving to you, Ivory Tower, take them. Because it just feels so bare minimum when they give cars for the recommended or the AIs or whatever. Oh, I guess this is a specific circumstance because it's that dude in blue and whatever. It's the shmee month. It's the shmonth, okay? It's the shmonth. Oh, nice little drift. Speaking of nice little drifts, this thing sucks apparently. This thing is really bad. I've heard nothing but complaints about this thing's performance in game. It's apparently a very, very bad car, which is unfortunate. But okay. But what are you gonna do when the crew, for some reason, have it polar opposites? Either something will be absolutely nutty and insane, like the Black Panther car, which went right to the second best car in the spec, or it will be absolute garbage, like this thing. Which, yeah, it's got, like, the GT4 body kit, but nothing really exciting in customization. But it has, you know, also bad performance. Also, I will say, I wanted to drift this thing. Being in this event is allowing me to drift this thing now. I'm able to drift it. Because, well, the tire grip wears down so badly on this car. I love these rims, by the way, damn. Like I was saying at the top of the video, Lotus has been absolutely falling off recently. Not only have they hiked up the price of this car so much, there was a chance that they hiked it up even more. And me and Josh were looking at it the other day, and well, their earnings report, Josh told me, very, very bad. So they're earning bad. And on top of that, even worse than that, is that this car seems to be selling so badly that you can no longer spec it out yourself. You can't make your own spec where you pick the lights and you pick the interior and you pick the trim and you pick the color of the calipers. You can't do any of that anymore. They don't want to allow you to create your own of this car anymore. Instead, you're forced to select from pre-made sets that they have made. Because clearly, they were making that little money that even the made-to-order models were losing them severely. Okay, turn. What the hell? What is this understeer? I know some people talked about it. But what was that understeer? What is this understeer? That is comically bad. What? No wonder this thing sucks. Lotus is just an L company. I mean, it's also an L. It is L, you know, Lotus L company. Technically, it is an L company, right? Technically. But overall, Lotus is an L company. God damn, what a fall off. Lotus was so cool. They were so cool. They were this close. They did the Evija. And then it turned out they were doing some competitor to the Lanzador or something. I don't know. They were doing some sedan that could have been good, like a sporty sedan, a luxury sedan. And then they did the SUV, which almost looked good. Until if you see the Lotus SUV in person, it is roughly the size of, I don't know, the sun. It's insane, the Lotus SUV. It is massive. This thing gets overpriced out of oblivion. A sedan, turns out the sedan is rubbish and looks ugly because it looks like a Ben 10 alien. Lotus seemed like they were cooking. For a hot second there, they took like a year off of doing anything. They had like a year where they did no sales because they were preparing for a massive like shift around of the brand with the sedan and the SUV and this thing and the Evija, the hypercar, which they're actually shipping now apparently. And then they just went and then eek. Rough is what happened to them. Rough. R.I.P. Lotus. R.I.P. Lotus. Now the question is am I gonna make it to the goddamn pits before I, well, you know, lose all my grip? Lovely drifts, lovely drifts, lovely drifts. Oh my god, I do feel like I'm playing Unbound again. Lovely, clean, and again. Yeah, I know my tires are worn, alright? Never test what happens when your tires go fully gone, because it's rough. Having full tire grip is unironically worse on this thing, because its understeer is so comically bad. Like, it is really bad understeer. Then there you go. Once I start losing some grip, I can actually now turn because I'm sliding it. This thing sucks in real life and it sucks in game. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, damn it. And there we go. Thank you to popular members. A special thanks to Facebook members and an insane thank you to Icon members HK. I will see you boys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to get back to playing through every single Assassin's Creed in order. So, in a bit.